Welcome everybody to the Rapidfire Newscast. Today is Friday, July the 30th, and as your host, my name is Robert Chang, and here we have Stephen Keating with us.
It's the other guy.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. All right. So let's get this started, shall we? The final news coming out of the Comic Con as it ends is the biggest debut trailer from Marvel and Sega for Thor the video game, which is going to coincide with Thor the movie coming out next year, in case you don't know already. What do you think about that, Steven?
Well, one of the two is going to get my money. And I'll let you guess as to which one is going to be it.
I'm sure it's going to be the video game, because
Yeah,
this is
yeah, of
a video
course.
game show, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
I buy all movie game tie-ins.
they've
What do you?
always been great.
Yeah.
I can't even think of 20 bad movie games.
I honestly can't. I don't know what Sega's going to do with this. I seriously hope that Thor ends up using his hammer to move fast around circles. It would be awesome.
Well, in case you don't know what Thor is, it's one of the superheroes from Marvel, and the great thing about him is he's actually a god. He's actually a god. So, uh, it's pretty awesome, I guess. You can have God mode all the time.
I
Uh,
mean, that's sort of the problem with making a video game about a god is that, to actually make a video game, you kind of can't make him be a god. Uh, so, that's sort of the problem of the initial thing, but I'm sure that they'll get over that by the trying to make it extremely visceral and have all these sorts of action sequences and stuff.
well,
I
we don't
don't
even know
really.
that. All we've seen on the trailer is just him standing there. So for all we know, it could be a platforming game.
It could be. It probably would be better if it was just a platforming game, but I'm sure that it won't be. I'm sure it's going to be some sort of, it's going to be one of those 3D Explorathon things. I don't know. It's like Ratchet and Clank and that sort of stuff. It's just that's what that sort of game. I don't
what
know. Reminds me of if
what
it's a.
what caught my eye is that it's coming for the PlayStation Network and it's coming for almost every single thing you can imagine, pretty much, and they're all trying to do that by summer of next year. But what's interesting is that it has the label of PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. So, what do you think that means?
It's gonna have something to do with the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live.
Well, obviously, but does that mean like, God, you're so verbatim? Does that mean
I'm
that
betting on you.
multiplayer or
I don't know. I mean,
co-op?
maybe they'll do something like War for Cybertron, and it'll be like surprisingly acceptable, but I doubt it.
I don't even know how that's gonna work.
I don't
Multiple
I don't
Thors?
either because that's exactly the thing. It's like there's only one Thor, so
Yeah, it's
take out the title character. What do you have left?
uh
And it's like, who wants to be the guy who's not Thor? That's the other problem.
yeah,
It's like, if you have a multiplayer game and only one person gets to be Thor, who the hell wants to be not Thor?
that should be the punishment for dying.
You are not
You're
Thor.
not Thor anymore. You don't have a hammer. Here's a sword. Good luck.
Yep.
All right, and finally, coming up to the end of today's rapid fire newscast is the biggest news that has dropped this week. StarCraft 2 has landed in the store near you, and it's phenomenal.
It's
I
pretty much
think.
the only news,
Yeah, that's the
really.
only thing that it's worth mentioning. I mean, come on, we got Thor in here, so we're
Yes, we're sorry that we put Thor in the
yeah.
newscast.
But StarCraft 2. Hooray!
Yes. I've played all the way through it, and it's a pretty great game. The voice acting is sort of laughably lovable.
Yes.
It's every sort of Western sci-fi trope out there, but that's what sort of makes it great as well. Is that all of the excess, cliches and bad jokes and one-liners kind of are the staple of, I don't know, Blizzard in general, really.
Yeah. What I like the thing about the game is they have changed the level progression where it goes into this sort of adventure game sort of menu where you
Yeah,
click
it's
around the world
basically it's like a thing like Wing Commander where you have like a little sort
hub
of
basically.
interactive menu hub thing,
Yeah.
and there are people to talk to and missions to gather and
And there's an arcade to
stuff.
play in there too, and it's pretty
Yes.
cool. I failed that actually. I sucked so hard. Oh my god.
It's very awkward because the input is off for some
It
reason.
is,
And I'm
but
not.
I
It's a lot of fun to just sort of screw around with it. And you're like, no, no, damn it.
I'm gonna beat it one day. I swear to God.
There are already people who have beaten it. It's insane. I think I got past, like, I don't know, one of the mini bosses or something, or
Me
two
too.
boss.
I got to through
Yeah,
one and I died.
yeah. I died a lot, so that
Yeah.
was that was that was the thing that happened most when I was playing that little arcade mini game.
Yeah.
For me, though, really, what I've been spending most of my time doing is just playing custom maps. Um, I recently played a chess game, actually. That was
That's
made,
awesome.
yeah, that was made entirely out of. I mean, it was done on in the past, and a lot of the stuff that they're doing now has been done in the past. But Nexus Wars, I've never actually played a game like Nexus Wars, and it is a lot of fun. Um, and it's basically just you create buildings, and the buildings create units, and they just sort of rush at each other. And
Oh,
it's basically like unit superiority.
yeah. I
And
play that on they have a similar thing on Warcraft 3.
oh, really?
I think it's called Winter Mall or something. It's
Oh.
I was like fantastically good at it. Oh my god. I was unbeatable.
Well, everyone's still getting used to the Nexus Wars, but Nexus Wars is definitely really fun. Um, there are tons of Dota clones already, which
Oh,
is
of course.
unsurprising.
Yeah.
Um,
One of the things that I was kind of worried about with StarCraft 2 was the price point. It's Activision is milking it again on the PC, and I don't know. It's $59.99, and for a PC game, I kind of feel kind of bad.
well, the thing about it for me is that if you aren't going to get it now, which I really think you should,
Yes.
but you know further down the line there'll always be people on, so that's the one thing that you don't have to worry about. So you'll never not have somebody to play with.
Yeah.
Just sort of the difference between having, I mean, that's sort of the advantage of being Blizzard, basically, is that you have the install base. And with that, you don't have to worry so much about, you know, are you going to be able to keep this game going a couple years down the line? It's more like, are you going to be able to afford the servers a couple years
Yeah.
down the line?
It's,
um,
oh, and another big thing that you, people probably already know, but just in case, StarCraft 2 doesn't have an, as far as I know, it doesn't have an offline LAN multiplayer.
yeah.
So that's kind of discouraging.
Well, I don't know. I mean, who doesn't have an internet connection anymore? It's
No,
sort of my thing.
what I used to do is well, I don't think it's legal, but I'm just gonna say it. I used to buy one copy of StarCraft, install my
And you'd
brother's.
install it on all the computers. Yeah.
Right, but then we play LAN with it, and it's fun that way, and I don't have to pay for another copy. And,
Yeah, supposedly in Korea they made like a build that was like a LAN version only,
oh god,
and
that's so
it's
gay.
and it's made just for like playing in PC cafes and stuff.
Somebody's
Uh,
gonna steal that and then put it on a BitTorrent for everybody to enjoy.
well, StarCraft 2 has already been cracked, so Um,
Isn't
yeah.
it on? You have to be online. How are you gonna? I don't understand how they're gonna crack it.
What? You just set up a different server. It's
Oh,
quite easy.
really?
Yeah,
Oh God.
it's not terribly difficult to break most games that are related to servers. That's what they did with Assassin's Creed 2. Ubisoft was like, "Oh, we're gonna DRM you. You can't possibly break in." No, they just created these artificial servers that don't exist, and the thing was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll take that."
So I don't get it. So what's the point of taking out the land?
What?
What's the point of taking out the land then?
My assumption is to discourage what you were just talking about.
But if but if you can just crack it anyways.
Well, if people are smart, they will. But the thing is that most consumers probably don't know as much as you and I do.
Well, I didn't even know that you could do that.
Exactly my
So,
point.
but now that we publicize this,
Yes, yes. Now that everyone knows.
if you
Oh
want to
yeah, something
save,
else that's really exciting, not related to StarCraft 2, but the Demon Souls servers are going to be up until March 2011, so they're not going to shut them down, so you can still play online.
oh,
That's pretty awesome.
all right, a
I know
couple
you
more
don't
months.
care. I
No,
know
I
you don't
care.
care.
I wanted to pick up Demon Souls, but the fact, just knowing that the online is gonna die, it's really discouraging. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up anymore. I don't want to like not finish a game. I mean, I don't finish games, but
What?
I don't want to know that there's a game that I can't finish on my
No, no, no.
shelf.
You can finish it. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not good. I'm like too noob to finish it.
Oh,
And
so
the
so what you're?
yeah, what I'm saying is this is my fault, and it's just nothing on the
Oh,
game. It just I suck at it. So
it's not that hard.
that no, you're the only person who's saying that. So no,
Well, no. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not difficult, but if you just, if you keep going at it, you'll learn how to beat it.
I can't do that. I can't spend
You.
my life on it. That's no. I'm not gonna like memorize stuff and God, I just want
Okay,
to be able to beat it.
but we'll memorize build orders and we'll
Yes,
memorize
that's
we'll
different.
memorize
Yeah,
micromanagement.
that's different. You're talking about apples and oranges.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Um, yeah. So if you haven't bought StarCraft 2, go and get it.
yeah, you should get it.
Yay!
Definitely
Yeah,
get it.
it's
Go
awesome.
earn $60 or steal it from someone and buy that game. That game is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
All right, and so that would be it for today, July 30th. Rapid Fire Newscast.
Rapid news fire.
Yeah, this is Robert Chang with Stephen Keating, and we'll see you next time.
Later.